Am I good? Check.
Yes.
Check.
Huge. All right. 1, 2, 3. And we're synced up like blood in a woman's vagina.
Are you going to do your opening bit? I didn't remember.
That was the synced up like the blood dripping from a woman's vagina. That's
but you sang it this time.
But I sang it.
Sick.
I know. I'm trying to do something a little different every time because I feel as though if I open up every time, they know they're going to expect the period synced up period thing.
Yeah.
I think I'm just such a nifty little editor. I have my intro song, and right when the like guitar riff starts, I hit the clap at the same time, and then there's a little animation that comes up the screen, and then the music dies down, and I do the period joke, and then the podcast starts.
This is sick. The period thing is kind of your theme song.
It is my theme song. It is the theme song is also I think it's called Alive Friends by Mr. Flies.
Sick.
They're a local Chicago band,
oh, that's
two-piece
cool.
band.
Okay.
Christy Durkin's boyfriend is the drummer, and
Sick.
my friend Clinton Viral is the guitarist / vocalist.
Sick.
He was a comedian in Cincinnati.
I will continue to harp on. I mean, talking about periods within the first minute of a podcast every single time. This is not good for growth.
It's not good for growth.
For the algorithm, no.
But I
respect you for doing it.
I think consistency is key.
Yeah.
And that's what people are looking for is consistency. I'm already off to a good start. How's your day going?
Pretty good. It just started.
Oh, hello, and welcome to I Don't Want to Be a Piece of Shit. I'm your host for the podcast. My name's Carter Dockerty. Today, I have a second returning guest of the podcast, AJ Leidig.
What up? Who was the first returning guest?
Max Sorch.
Oh, okay.
He was actually a 3-time guest, but the second episode I had to throw away.
Yeah?
I hit record on my camera, and then it instantly, like right when I walked away, went super blurry, and I didn't realize
Just went out of focus?
Yeah, it went out of focus.
Yeah.
And then I just was like, even though it's an audio-based medium, I just didn't put it out.
I get it.
More out of laziness and fear that it wasn't good.
I canned a whole sketch at one point because my air conditioner was on in the background, and we weren't using like directional mics. We were just using like a phone mic, and it was like blaring. Like,
well, that's a real reason.
Yeah.
I guess the podcast, I've put out podcasts before where just the video didn't even happen. With Jack Snodgrass, I did that. And what I did is because the podcast is all about self-betterment, I recorded myself meditating for an hour.
And then played that as like B-roll?
Yeah, and then I just had the podcast in the background.
You meditated for an hour straight?
Yeah.
I think the longest I've meditated for is like a half hour.
I went on a meditation retreat.
I remember this.
And you had to meditate like 14 hours a day.
That's crazy.
And then the rest of the time, you're still not talking.
Yeah, how did you feel after? Because it was silent, right?
Oh, I felt psycho.
Yeah.
I lost my mind.
But did you think it like made you stronger in any way?
Yeah, and then the part that sucks is it's like a practice that you like got to keep up. I didn't keep up the practice. Went fully back to where I was at the start.
It's like going to like a basketball camp for like a weekend and then never picking up a ball again.
It's exactly what it's like. Every year I would like play a sport, but I wouldn't practice that sport except for like as soon as the season would start.
Yes, you'd lose all your progress over the next couple months.
Yeah, you could tell I didn't have a dad at home because I just didn't.
No consistency or
You're
work
like,
ethic.
that swing? No way.
No way. No clue.
No way does he go to lessons.
Yeah, that kid's mom drove him here.
But yeah, I'm gonna smoke a blunt because I'm not gonna have time later.
Run it. I am upset that you didn't say hi to me at Zany's last night. Just for the viewers to pull you guys in on some inside baseball stuff. I was at Zany's Chicago last night doing roast battle. Got the dub. Won.
Oh, you were on roast battle.
I was on roast battle.
I didn't know you were on it.
I got a big win against Clementine. Shout out Clementine.
Austin,
Texas comic. Opens for Timmy No Breaks.
Oh.
Because Timmy was there, Casey was there, and so was Peyton.
You know who I was really, really upset about missing?
Who?
Is Doug Baldwin.
Who's Doug Baldwin?
The guy with the beret.
People kept telling me about this last night. I don't know who he is.
Dude, he makes my favorite TikToks.
Hannah at Zany's pulled me aside and was like, "You don't know that?" She was like, "You would like this. Like, this is for you."
Have you ever seen him before? Like, I don't know. He does a fake podcast with Dane Line where he's in that getup that he was in last night.
Okay.
And he does like he pretends to be in like Shadow Forces. Sorry, he's really in Shadow Forces. And
Us getting autistic for getting to
he's a
update
secret
them.
agent of Shadow Forces.
Yeah.
And but he does the Minecraft kid voice where he's like, if somebody pushes you down, get pissed. Call the police.
That's kind of fun. Okay.
There's people that can help you with things
But
like
he was
this.
opening for Timmy last night?
Yeah, he opens for Timmy, I guess.
Oh, sick. Okay.
But,
Also,
like, every reel he posts gets over 1 million views.
also, not that I was super surprised with this, Timmy No Breaks, nicest guy on planet Earth. I mean, sickest dude.
Dude.
I love him.
Austin scene, greatest scene in comedy.
I don't know about that.
Dude, I
I don't know about that.
Yesterday, I watched Tony Hinchcliffe's special.
Okay.
Phenomenal.
Okay, let's not do this.
What? He's so good.
I've actually heard he's a very nice guy, so I don't want to,
I've heard he's awful.
yeah,
but,
me too. But it depends who,
Oh,
who
I
I've
forgot.
asked.
This is the thing that I've been doing lately.
What?
I had Kyron on the podcast the other
Yeah.
day. I'm so like I talk like that
Yeah.
where I shouldn't.
Carter has zero filter.
Where I just go like, man, that guy fucking sucks.
yeah, yeah, and then we're like, wait, we could run into that guy at some point, very likely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I called. Never mind.
you can say it.
Well, I did a riff on the episode with Kyron where we were just talking about like how crazy it is that people are like rapists.
Yeah.
Like it's insane that a guy like I was talking about.
Also another segment phenomenal for the algorithm.
Yes, yeah.
Let's say that word like 10 more times.
There's a reason my podcast has not surpassed 50 views. And it cannot be the content because it's so
I
good.
mean, we're 4 minutes in.
6 minutes and 20 seconds. And so I was just like, my college got kicked off the campus for roofing ladies.
Your college got
Or my
kicked-
frat
Okay.
in college. Sorry, I'm not talking.
Your
about
frat?
My frat.
You should not be admitting this.
No,
You're
no,
the
after
fraternity-
way after I was graduated.
Okay, I
Because
mean,
I got
still,
like an email. But dude, frats like evolve so quick. Because when I was in, they were all like
right? Because the turnover's so high.
they're like so when a frat starts, it requires so much bureaucracy and nerdiness to be like, let's get together and start a
yeah,
frat.
it requires like initiative.
And so it's all just like dorks
Yeah.
that can't get any pussy.
Okay.
And but then they go like, all right, we got to be a cooler frat. We got to get like degenerates in the next class. And so they
Yeah.
keep recruiting degenerates until somehow, because I was talking about
Until
this
it becomes all degenerates.
yeah. Have you ever been in a circle where a guy has brought up roofies?
No.
That's what I'm saying. Like I've never
Like
been
in a non-joking, like, I don't even know how I would react. I think I'd get scared.
First of all, my drug
dealer.
dealer has never put on his Snapchat story, "Hey, got roofies." 10
Yeah,
for
yeah.
two. Like,
I don't
where
even know
do
how you
get
would
'em?
acquire. We shouldn't.
But that's what I'm
We
saying.
lay out an instructional video for how to acquire.
But what I'm saying is, I can't believe my frat. Like, there was a group of guys. They were in a circle, and they were all unanimously agreed. Yeah, we should spike it
Let's go in on roofies this. Yeah.
because it's like that seems like such.
Also,
you don't
I'll
have
say
to be
this,
that good of a guy.
people-
But the riff I did was, I think some people are just that sadistic, and you just have to go with it because they hold some sort of power, you
Yeah.
know. And you're just like, oh yeah, no, that's chill because I need that spot at Blind Wolf on Wednesday, you know, like.
You said that on the pod.
And I called the episode Wolf.
Did you bleep it out or did you keep it in?
I kept it in.
Okay, good for
I got
you.
a bunch of stuff I got to bleep out with SoRab though. I haven't
Yeah?
even edited that pod yet.
Really quick, all I was going to say, I feel like people talk to me about this stuff, and they're like, you know how it is at a frat? And I'm like, I was never...
No,
I went to a liberal
You
arts
went
school
to-
for 6 months. I didn't...
I thought you went to UIC.
Yeah,
Oh, is that a liberal arts?
incredibly.
Oh.
I mean, not by definition, but like, yes.
Okay. So yeah, I didn't say hi to you at Zany's.
Yeah, that was kind of rude.
Sorry about that. I got shut out. They were like, "You're not
That's
welcome
annoying.
here. It's sold out." Well, also,
to be fair, it was packed.
yeah, no. I walked. They were letting me in.
Okay.
I went into the hallway and went, that's like I said to,
Good
I
call on
said
your
to him
part.
first
Yeah.
where I went, that's super packed. He was like, yeah, man, it's inside. I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna get out of
Good
here.
call on your part.
But I would have loved to meet Doug Baldwin so bad. God,
Tim is cool. Casey rocks.
dude,
Obviously.
yeah, I
Casey's
have
the
him
man.
on my next gutter fart show.
For real?
Mhm.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Casey's the boy.
Um,
Peyton rocks. It was honestly, for how good that lineup was, lackluster show.
Really?
Which was really disappointing.
I was over at Winnie's.
Yeah, I also heard
Superior
that was
show.
lackluster.
Superior show.
Julian told me he didn't like you.
They didn't like me, and I think I did about 20.
He said you did over 20.
It was narcissistic. It
On
was
your part or
sadistic.
Julian's.
Mine.
Okay.
Well, actually, no. Honestly, I was having a fun time.
Okay.
The crowd was engaged throughout my whole set.
Fuck yeah, good to hear.
There were all 7 of them.
Yeah.
It literally was 7. It was 2 couples and 3 influencers.
Yeah?
Mhm.
3 women that wanted to have sex with Gerard were there? as
Yes,
well?
one
Okay.
of them had.
One of them, of course. The other 2 are in line.
Yeah, she had 100K. The other 2 had boyfriends.
3 are in line.
Yeah, 3 in line. God, that guy's so tall.
He's so sick.
Gerard Moy.
I recorded a video with him. It's one of those apartment tour things, but it's Gerard is my like closeted gay roommate. It's gonna be fun. I'll
Must
show
be
you
a-
after. It's gonna be fun.
Must be in walk-in closet with how tall he is.
Oh, there's several clips of him hitting his head on my ceiling that were not planned
He for real hits his head on your
on
ceiling?
doorways. Yeah, Like on like a standard height doorway, he'll hit his head.
All right, that's good for him. All right,
Isn't that sick?
Yeah, that is. Is this somebody's social security card? Oh, no.
It's just out for the podcast.
I thought that was somebody's social security card.
It's
right
in
there.
focus the whole time.
279. Actually, that is the first three.
Okay. Let's maybe not shot that out.
Yeah. So what I was gonna say, the other night, we were. I pulled up to Lincoln Lodge for your old Hush Hush show,
Yeah.
and then afterwards,
Are you mad at me about this?
I just my feelings were so hurt.
I actually. You can ask Kyle Shirley. Shout out Kyle Shirley. I did feel bad about this.
I here's the thing: is I triple checked with everybody.
I know.
I said Hollywood Grill, and everybody said yes. I said if I go right now and get a table for 6, you guys are pulling up.
Can I tell this from my perspective for the viewers?
Here's the other thing: is I have fully already understood your side. I explained it to somebody else that was like, that was such a dick move, because
Who was it?
A girl that I was hanging out with, where I explained what had happened, and she was just like, "I can't believe they did that to you." I was like, "No, here's what I think had happened."
Here's what I think happened.
And I explained it, but let me see if I was correct.
All right, so Carter comes to our Wednesday show. It's always we do go to Hollywood Grill almost every single week afterwards. So I literally text you in the day, "Come for the hang," which on my part, dick move. Then, in between that text and the show, a girl that's interested in me texts me and goes, "Hey, can I come? I'm going to dinner with friends first. I have like 6 people. Can I bring them?" And I was like, "Yeah, tickets are kind of light. You can come through. Like, we'll squeeze you guys in." They come through. They're also pretty lackluster audience members, which sucks when you're like, the 6 women that I brought here are maybe the worst part of the crowd.
They looked like lackluster audience members.
Yeah, I mean, hot girls are not like an ideal comedy crowd.
Specifically that kind of hot girl.
Yeah. What kind of hot girl, Carter?
Well,
Elaborate.
like the skinny blonde, yeah, like doesn't seem worldly.
Yeah.
Just
And actually, after meeting them, they might have been a little bit more worldly than meets the eye, but yeah.
Oh, really? I'm such an ass.
Me too, yeah.
Where I just go like, blonde lady, what do
you know, lady? What have you been through?
Yeah, probably, never mind.
And she's like, I'm an orphan, and you're like, oh, fuck, all right.
Yeah.
They weren't orphans.
But
But
I was a stripper since I was 7.
Yeah. I was sold in Uganda. Okay. All that happens. I get to the show. You show up a little bit late, but you're there. We're hanging. It's fun. You then leave to go to Hollywood Grill. And I literally tell you across the table, text when you're there. I'll show up. I'll bring the boys.
No, I didn't think bring the boys. I thought you were going to show up last, but I thought the boys. Here's what I really thought. I thought Mark and Kyle were like, because they were like, we're hungry.
Yes.
They were reiterating that they were hungry. I was like, all right, I'll get us a table. The thing is I told everybody I was getting us a table.
I know.
Now, what did you
I have no defense for that.
Where did we think I went?
So here's what happened. First of all, this would be my only actual defense. Okay, let me walk you through what happened for the rest of the night. Is the girls hang out for a little bit, then eventually some of them leave to go to a bar, is what they tell us. They go, "Hey, we're going to a nightclub." I go, "Oh, okay." Which I'm kind of...
By the way, my riff earlier, no girls laughed at it.
What was your riff?
When I walked over, I was like, ladies, I don't know if you want to join us at the club later. We're going to, it's called Hollywood Grill.
They're all in like high heels,
yeah, and
black tops,
they just look
jeans.
at me, none of them laugh, and I go, hey, and I walked away.
Yeah. That is the... Kyle Scanlon at Lincoln Lodge will always pull me aside and be like, "Hey, buddy, your girls are here." And I'm like, "How do you know?" He's like, "Yeah, man, I know. They look way different than anyone else at the Lincoln. Everyone at the Lincoln Lodge is in like jeans and a hoodie, and then 6 women in high heels and dresses will walk in, and it's like, oh yeah, they're here for the show, I guess. And God bless them. But they were very kind. They take off. They say they're going to a nightclub. I'm in my head, not pumped about it, but I am like, okay, thank God, because I'm managing these 2 very different groups of people, of like my boys, my friends, and then women that came.
Another thing that I want to reiterate is I was like, oh, AJ seems like he might be locked in. And I did at one point go, how are you feeling? Are you...
I know. You kind of gave me an out and I didn't take it.
Because I was like, whatever you're doing, I just want to know.
Okay, so here's what happens. The girls go to the nightclub. We get in a very heated discussion of Mark Krikorian versus Alex Ridge in a one-on-one basketball situation. I throw out there, loser has to shave an eyebrow. It gets a little heated, but it's funny. By the time we get out of Lincoln Lodge, it's like 12:30, 1-ish. It was late. It was late to the point that, like, when I texted you, hey, we're going to McDonald's, that was really in the moment. Like, we were standing outside of Lincoln Lodge. Then at this point, Kyle and Mark are both like, hey, we got to drive back to the suburbs. We do not have time for a full meal, but we are starving. Can we just walk to McDonald's down the street? And that's when I, in my head, remember who also went to Hollywood Grill with you. No offense to those people, but I was not in the mood for like a big 20-person hang.
Yes. Well,
So-
okay, those people didn't go with me though. Here, you want
I
to? You want
know.
to set?
But so that's why I called you, because I was like, all right, just come to McDonald's with us. But then you didn't answer. I was like,
I was
all right.
already at the table with them.
I know. I figured it was
and
over.
I was like, if I go to another place, they'll be like, "What a fucking dick."
Here's really quick though. Here's the end to that story before you get into your perspective on it. Then we walked to McDonald's. I swear to God, we
It's
walked to
closed on the
McDonald's.
inside.
What's up?
It's closed on the inside.
No, it's open.
Oh, really?
It's open. We sit down for a meal, but we turn to our right. Guess who's sitting in the corner? All 8 of the girls that were at Lincoln Lodge. They lied about going to the club. They just went to McDonald's. And so now we're just sitting across the McDonald's from them. I walk over a couple times to be like, how's the club treating you guys? Like,
Whoa, those pretty ladies sat down at
they
a
sat down at McDonald's, and I think they're so hot,
It's
girl.
so odd how
they're so hot,
character.
girl. It's like where they can't tell you that they're like going to poop or something. That they couldn't admit that they were going to McDonald's.
I'm just shocked as a group that one of them brought up McDonald's and that they're like, we should.
no,
Like,
dude, hot girls love that shit. I don't think they'll admit it in front of us.
I feel like they love that shit when they're like hammered though.
They were pretty drunk, but
Oh,
they also
really?
like they were like clearly very embarrassed when we all walked in.
Wow.
Of like, oh, we were caught red-handed at McDonald's.
Well, that's a fun time. And you continue to transpire with the one that was at your gym.
We talked a little bit, yeah.
Sick. Well, that's good. Worldly people.
But pretty funny to just like be 6 girls in high heels and dresses in the corner table at McDonald's.
Now, I just want to express to you why I felt like such a loser. Okay.
I really want to apologize.
Because I
I'm
walk
sorry.
in. It's our regulars. It's our regular manager.
Is it really?
The trans person that with the black hair and the glasses.
Yep. They
they're-
know us there so well.
They're such a delight
Hollywood Grill loves us.
because
dude.
they're like, oh, you have a show tonight, and I was like, well, they, you know them. They're running their regular Wednesday show. It's called Hush Hush. You should come out sometime. And they're like, I work here every Wednesday.
They'll
you
never
know
come
that.
to the show. That's
And,
not our relationship with them.
No, they have seen Kyron before though.
I know
do
that. They've seen
stand-up.
my Laugh Factory.
And
Yeah.
so they go to, but on Wednesdays they are not free. But then also our regular server was like, oh, all you guys again? I was like, yep, get us a table for 6, a little smaller of a crew this time. And
intimate.
get out the 6 waters, the 6 menus. I'm sitting at the
Aw.
table, and then just in walks the other crew, and they're like, Carter, and I was like, oh, you guys are here too, and they're like.
Oh,
yeah.
you kept the table separate for us.
Well, the tables, they didn't know I was there. And so
Damn it, we should have went. I'm really sorry.
And so I'm at that table by myself, and I have already explained the situation to the servers. And then they're like, no, join us for a sec. They're still at Lincoln Lodge. I was like, oh, okay. And so I sat with them, and then like the guy comes up to clean the waters at the other table. I was like, no, don't do that. They're still coming. Hey, don't.
It's like being stood up for a date. You're like, no, she's just running late.
No. Yeah, they're all running late. They're still coming. And then this
sucks, dude. I'm
so it's
sorry.
immediately they all order food, and I'm like, oh, I'm not going to order food because I will order when they.
I'm gonna wait
when
for my boys.
When my boys get here,
Aw.
and so then like the food comes out. I'm just watching them all eat, and then you call me, and I'm like, what's even the point? So I just declined it, and then I just texted Mark, you are all embarrassing me.
I'm so sorry. Well, and then you didn't say hi to me at Zanny's last night, and I was like, oh, Carter might actually be mad about this.
No. I mean, I was like upset. My feelings were
I would
really
be
hurt.
upset.
Also, I need to explain earlier in the day, I just was having a tough day.
Yeah.
Because right before that, I had gone to Aldi to get non-fat Greek yogurt and tuna. That's
Cool.
all I wanted because they're
Crazy grocery list.
Well, no. I get everything else from somewhere else, but Aldi sells their non-fat Greek yogurt for $2.70, whereas everywhere else it's like $6 a tub.
Okay.
So I gotta get it from Aldi.
Greek yogurt and tuna is crazy.
I eat it every day.
Do you at least go to self-checkout with that, or do you make somebody check you out?
Dude, this is the other thing is they didn't have. I'll get to the end.
Okay.
But the place they didn't have the Greek yogurt, and I'd already assembled my cart with I was also getting avocados and pistachios.
This is an insane list.
Those 4 things I was getting, and so then they didn't have it. So I put all the avocados and pistachios back. I drive to another Aldi about 12 minutes away, and I go in. no Greek yogurt.
At this point, you're spending $4 worth of gas.
And so I look.
You're losing money.
I look through the glass, and I can see on a pallet Greek yogurt. And I go over to a guy, and I go, "Hey, man, I already drove to one Aldi today, and they didn't have any Greek yogurt. And you guys are out. Would you mind if grabbing me some from the back just so I don't have to make a trip tomorrow?" And he was like, "Nah, man, we don't have any in the back." And I went, "Oh, man."
But I can see it.
I went, I saw it on the pallet in the back. And he went, "That's the pallet for tomorrow."
But you goes right.
But I'm here today.
I'm here right now.
I'm here today. I don't want it tomorrow.
Damn, and then we ditched you at Hollywood Grill.
And so then I went to Lincoln Lodge and also, God, I did 4 grams of mushrooms the day before.
Yeah.
Sorry, I should be interviewing more.
No, I have a sad day to speak about too, but you go first.
But I did a bunch of mushrooms, and I just walked on the river walk in downtown Chicago. And I was so bummed with myself because all I kept doing was having racist thoughts.
Wait a minute, this is not to make everything a bit, the idea of trying to meditate and every intrusive thought is just racist.
Well, no, I was walking, I would walk past people. It's like, they're so loud.
It's just like a...
And then I would go, "Come on, Carter, come on."
It's a teen takeover happening next to you as you're
That's
trying to go on a peaceful walk. Yeah.
So that's what it was a teen takeover. And there was
Which is becoming very much a blanket statement to just be like, there were a lot of black teenagers around.
I know. I was like, there's a lot of teens. But I was wearing headphones. I was trying to listen to my music while on mushrooms. But they were playing music louder than the music that were... And I was
that was on your head.
And I was like, this is not acceptable. And,
Yeah.
And I was also in McDonald's, and people were sitting on the tables. And I was like...
And you're just pissed.
I was like, back where I'm from.
But you know what sucks is
people sit in the chairs.
No, but then you meet the white teenagers, and they're almost worse. Because the white teenagers are just as disruptive, but they're not even cool. You ever been in a movie theater with a group of 10, 15-year-old white boys?
Okay.
Miserable. Truly miserable. It's just them quietly doing bit. They're trying to play the penis game, but they're bad at it.
Isn't this just us?
Yeah, but we've grown up, I would say, a little bit.
I mean, when we go to Hollywood Grill, we are the 15-year-old boys with too much confidence.
But I would argue our shit's funny. I know that doesn't help, but...
Yeah, us all pointing to one guy at the table and go, "We're going to rape you."
Okay, all right. That's not the bit. You can't say that. That's the bit. That's not the bit. We were talking about one-on-one games. That was it.
Yeah.
Here's my tough day. Can I run this by?
What's your... what is it called? Tough day or Black Dark Days? Whatever.
Whatever. This was... Whatever my dark day was, this was it. My dad has it's a skin tag thing on his face, so he goes to... I have to take him in for surgery. It's not bad, but it's I'm in the hospital with my dad at 8 in the morning, and a flyer gets posted. If you've seen who it is, don't say it because I actually like them, so I don't want to put this on blast. But it's a show that I'm doing tonight where I'm opening for a different comic. Have you seen this yet? I don't want to say the name out loud, but I'm just gonna show you the flyer.
Okay.
And for everyone that's listening at home, just understand it is me opening for someone that has been doing comedy for significantly less than me. And when they pitched me the show, I thought I was headlining because I've headlined it before. But then I found out that I wasn't via flyer. And so this flyer is not only... They asked me to collab on it on Instagram, which first of all, crazy. But then secondly, I'm getting it sent to me by 10 different people being like, "This is hilarious."
All
and
right.
I'm in the hospital with my dad.
All right. Oh, man. You know what's funny?
And you know what sucks is I love her. She's the kindest. She's just new. But it was 10 different veteran friends of mine sending this to me being like, "Yo."
I also have an unanswered text from yesterday going, "Can I do your podcast sometime?"
So funny.
And I was like, you know what? If they text me about this right here,
Yeah.
us doing this, then you can do the podcast.
If they somehow listen 25 minutes in or
That's
whatever.
what I'm saying is if you don't listen to my podcast, you can't ask.
You can't do it. No. I'm only putting patrons on.
Either I ask or you listen, and then you ask.
That'd be so funny. Someone asks to do your podcast, you go, "You subscribe to the Patreon?"
I need to start a Patreon. I need to upload every week at first, but I need
Fair.
I need to start a Patreon
It's a lot of work. Shout out Carter. It's a lot of work.
I'm gonna do a 30-minute solo episode on my Patreon
On the
every week
Patreon.
where I just stare in the camera and I go, "You're a good boy. You're a
I don't
good
know about that.
boy."
I don't know about doing that. I think it'd be
No?
cool if you did like a post-game podcast. Like when the guest leaves, you sit down for 30 minutes and you like very artistically break down how you felt about your social
Or I
performance.
do, you know how people do like they'll watch an episode of something and then do a podcast.
You react to your own podcast?
No, it's Erickson's post game videos. I do a post game of the post game.
Yeah. So funny. You're reacting to your friends' Instagram reels.
Carter Dockerty's Erickson Dockery post game.
It's the most confusing series of all time.
And
You
it's-
should start
and
duetting
you
those
have
videos.
to subscribe to my Patreon. Or no, I think I should just do it on Instagram.
That's what I mean.
Just like overlay my face going. Now I think here he could have included a better joke about
So funny.
critiquing his post game as a post game.
It'd be hilarious if like his video gets like 600 views and yours does like 70K. He'd be so mad.
All right, guys, this is get ready for Carter Dockerty's post game of Erickson or no, Carter Dockerty's Erickson Dockery
Post game.
post game.
I like that a lot.
I'm doing this.
Every idea we have as comics is just contrived of others. Where it's like this would make no sense for a general audience, but to you and me right now, that's very funny.
I think a lot of Chicago comics would send it to each other.
For sure. That would get put in a lot of group chats. Like that flyer. That flyer got sent to me
When a comedy flyer has more shares,
4 shares than likes. Tough. That flyer got sent to me, I'm not kidding you, 10 different times immediately. Joe Ames, Zach, like everyone that I know said it to me. And I'm for real in a hospital in the suburbs with my dad. And I'm going, what a fucking horrible start to a day.
Dude, I know people hate me because when people tell me like they have certain shows that I'm like, why the fuck are you doing that? I can't not show it in my face.
Yeah, you can't not be like, oh, all right.
And God, I've had that a few times this week.
Yeah,
Chicago's tough.
I know. We were talking, I did Humble Jungle this week, which on actually a positive note, that is maybe the best bright spot we have. Dude, they did it, the rooftop assault shed. It's absolutely beautiful. Can I give you the lineup for this?
Yeah, I saw. I was like, that's phenomenal.
Dude, it was on a Tuesday. It was Brian LaRoe host, Diego Alvarado, I think, whatever the Milwaukee kid is, the one that takes photos. He's really nice.
Mm-hmm. Trash Pimp, right?
Trash Pimp, yes.
Trash Pimp. He has a little crush on me.
Is he really?
Mhm.
I like him a lot. He's cool.
Mhm.
Not in like a gay way, but he's
I
cool.
just I told him a no, and then he was like, "Well, is it okay if I keep sliding up?"
Such a horny dude thing to do.
He was
That's
like,
sick.
"Maybe my charm will wear you down."
Which actually I kind of respect that.
I know, but I was like, imagine me saying that to a girl.
Yes.
Maybe I'll wear you down.
Between two dudes, it's acceptable.
I know, it's so funny how it's
Yeah.
just
Which actually, all
because
right.
it doesn't offend
Now that
me.
we're on the stop, I have one to run by you in a minute.
But keep going with the
Let me
lineup,
do this,
sorry.
and then it was Diego, and then I think I might be missing somebody, but Shane Anthony, Micah Ames, who's Joe's brother from New York,
Who is that Hollywood girl?
is killer. I love Micah.
Mm-hmm.
I just met Micah, but huge fan. And then me, Michael Myers, someone else, and then Joe Ames. And it was like what a fucking fun. And then for real, all of us are sitting at a table at the Salt Shed afterwards. And I was the one who said it. Someone just out of nowhere was like, man, imagine if Laugh Factory booked this lineup tonight. Imagine how good of a show they could have. Because everyone's in town. It's like everyone's around. It's Chicago summer.
I don't know, man. Tuesdays are pretty big days.
I'm not saying just Tuesdays, but like in general. And we were kind of like, because I felt that way. You popped in for that, the early show for JFL auditions at Zany's.
Mhm.
When it was like me, Sunby, Biru, Higgins, Sorap, like Katie
wasn't
Kincaid.
there.
It was like a stacked lineup
That's cool.
on a Tuesday night. And for real, I think Higgins threw it out there in the green room. He was like, yeah, this could be every Laugh Factory lineup. Like, they have full access to do this.
Well, you know what I think is about to happen? I say this all the time, but I think the economy's about to crash,
yeah,
and nobody's going to pay
$35
$35
for
for a ticket. I think all these like big comedy clubs, the mall comedy, all that shit's going to die. It's going to go back to like
Dude, that's why
tiny little.
that's also why
Lincoln
like Lodge is so
Yeah.
successful now. Lodge, actually, Mike Atchison and I were talking about this of like Lodge might be the best club. And sorry if this is very inside baseball for listeners, but the Lincoln Lodge is a comedy club in Chicago that I would say we both love, and it's
It's the best one.
It's genuinely a nonprofit. They're not even trying to make money, and they're somehow the best.
Well,
that's crazy.
Because all comedy clubs used to be nonprofits, but they were called this thing a drug front.
Yeah,
And then
They
they
were
found out
laundering
you
money.
could just do it the legal way by saying, "Hey, government, we can't make money.
yeah. Help us out.
We're giving alcoholics a space to be."
But I think about that, and no shade towards Laugh Factory or Zanies or anything, but like, all right, if you were, let's say you and I never did comedy. You're going to take your girl out for like a night out. You can go to Laugh Factory for $35 plus a 2-drink minimum. It's guaranteed you're spending $50 for you and her. That's a guaranteed $100 tab, not considering an Uber or anything else. Or you can go to Lodge. Tickets are $12, if that. A lot of times it's free.
And if you're going main
And there's
stage
no drink
show,
minimum.
it's a better lineup.
Yeah, even if it wasn't, though, you're like, it's the same comedians. It's literally the same comics.
If you go to Hush Hush on Wednesdays,
Hush Hush on Wednesdays. I hate to keep promoting it.
and if you DM their page, you can get 2 free tickets.
Brother, we'll give out free if you listen to this podcast.
If you listen to this pod, if you are at the 31-minute mark and
Hey, if
listen
you're
to
at-
this pod,
If you're at 31 minutes, you can have as many free tickets as you want.
yeah. And
But
also,
I do think the like coming recession, to your point, is going to make people go, let's just go to the fucking indie show. We don't need to go to
yeah, where can I spend $5 and forget about my life?
and have a good night. Yeah.
I know I'm thinking of changing the name of my show to the Cheaper Than Dirt comedy show and making it $5.
But Gutter Fart is so iconic.
Gutter Fart is
Gutter
good.
Fart is sick.
I know. And then Geeked Out is the one that I want to change, though.
Okay, here's the woman thing I want to run by you. Can we do this?
Oh, woman thing, yes.
I got a woman thing. This will be much less inside baseball.
I love woman things. Yeah.
Dude.
I've had some women things.
Girl follows me on Instagram, maybe even about a year ago at this point. I like, Gen Z flirt with her where I send her like this.
This meal with a godly woman, but he'd still choose to go out and get hammered. I just don't get it. You could tell.
That's
bro.
good.
I send this kind
That's
of stuff
some
to
good
them.
stuff.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
cute.
yeah. Always, just kind of check and see. I make her my lock screen. All the classics. You never do that.
No, I know you do this as a bit.
This is my favorite bit to do to a woman. It's the only like recurring bit I'll do to a girl because I think it's so funny. Is if she DMs me on Instagram, I'll be like, "Hey, what's your phone number?" And then when she texts me, I'll send her a screenshot of her text on my screen and be like, "Is this your number?" Just double checking. But she'll be my lock screen in the background. Like I'll screenshot her Instagram and put it as the lock screen.
I think that's very good.
So I'm doing all that stuff to her. She's playing along with it. Also important, she's like, I'm gonna show you a picture. One of the most gorgeous women that's ever been in my DMs. Where I was like, "You're DMing me? This is crazy." Incredibly attractive lady. You disagree?
No, she's so beautiful.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
This is her Instagram story today. This is just like
That's cool, man.
she's that.
That's
I'm
good
not
for you.
showing this to brag because it's not going well.
Not going well.
Well, what happened was I was like, I kind of like jokingly flirted with her for a while, and then it didn't really go anywhere. I kind of dropped the ball, if I'm being honest. I didn't like plan an actual date. And then I hit her up like a month ago being like, "Hey, I'm actually in town for a little bit because I'm not touring as much this summer." So I was like, "I would love to take you on like an actual date. Like, I find you very pretty. Like, I would love to take you out, that kind of thing." And she's very much like, I'll find the exact text actually, because she was kind of like, "I'm locking in this month." It felt like an excuse, if I'm being honest. She goes, "Not trying to be lame, but all of May I'm locking in because I have some big things coming up in June. Plus, I don't know, I'm just not in the best place right now to go on dates. I think you're hilarious and handsome, so I'd totally like to get to know you, but you're going to have to wait till late May, mister."
Invite her to a Hush Hush comedy show.
Okay, that is usually my go-to, but this girl's too pretty to do that. So then I hit her up like...
Hey, if you get an invite now,
All right, I
just
didn't
know
mean it
you're
like
a
that. I didn't mean it
six.
like that. I just mean like I've messed around with her too much over text. I need to like take her on like a serious date. But then I like hit her up a month ago, being like, "Hey, I know you're like sober and everything. I'm not drinking either. So if you ever want to just like get like a pre-workout lunch or something, I'd be down for that too." No response. So then I was like, "All right, it's over." Like that's But
That's
then
tragic.
She posts on her Instagram story that pic of her today where she dyed her hair back, which I genuinely think looks better. And I, for real, was like, didn't want to make it weird, but was going to DM you about a story from a few days ago. Like, you should go back to brunette. This is objectively superior. And she hit me back with, "Okay, psychic, love that." But I'm like, it's a short enough message that I'm like, I don't think this is her interested at all. It could be the hot girl thing where she just doesn't
just
ever have to show any interest in anybody.
But also seeing that there's a message above
That is unanswered.
because even if she just missed it then, now that you've hit it again,
Now she's reminded.
now that she sees the purple right above it, because there was enough space that you could see it,
Yep.
the purple.
Oh yeah.
That means she was reminded that you had asked her out and still didn't
respond to that
respond
part.
to that one.
So that's why I just liked the message and was like, I'm good. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
push.
All right.
But it does make me sad.
That's a beautiful lady fumble.
I know, right?
Too many beautiful lady fumbles in my life.
I don't think I can resurrect that one.
Yeah. Can never resurrect
The ball
it.
is in her court, where it's like,
No. You can resurrect that, actually. Here's what you do. Next time some bigwig wants
I
to
make
do the
her my lock
Chicago
screen
theater,
again.
hit her with the lock screen and also just like have like a ticket link reservation somehow with the picture and just send her that. Be like, got you some tickets, babe.
that's kind of cute. Yeah, but then if she doesn't respond to that, it's like brutal. I don't know if my ego could take that.
Well, man, at least your friends didn't say they were going to go to Hollywood Grill,
on, man.
and you
Come
had
on,
to
man.
tell
I'm
the
so
server,
sorry.
no, they're coming, and
Dude,
then get adopted by a gaggle of LGBT.
That's what the G stands for, is gaggle. They travel in packs.
God, at one point they brought up Inglourious Bastards as the movie, and I was like really nervous because I was like, I fucking love that movie.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they were like, it's like really good, and I was like, oh my God, it's so great.
Oh my God, sorry. Yeah. You're waiting to hear what they say?
Because I was like,
You're like,
God.
have you guys seen Fight Club? They're like, not that. Don't go that far. All right, yeah.
I know, I was like, and you guys see Django? They were like, that one we didn't like, and I was like, come on.
Yeah, no, me neither. I hated it. Yeah.
Yeah, Quentin Tarantino's an asshole. Weirdo likes feet.
Yeah, no, I hate feet. I don't know about you guys. Unless you guys,
Meanwhile, they like all the genders. No.
Yeah. You mean both?
Man, yeah, I did have to.
Kidding.
I threw in at one point. I just was like, I think I hit an offensive joke too far, and then I was like, yeah, so I'm bisexual.
You got to gain yourself some rapport back with them.
I just was like, I'm gonna launch this one into the
And
middle
what
of the
sucks,
couch.
I do like all of those people individually, but when it was that big of a hang, I was like, damn, I kind of don't have like the social battery for this right now.
No. I really liked all those people, but for some odd reason, when I hang out in a group like that, I try to make them all dislike me. For
Like
some
I'm the
reason.
weird one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I always want to like single myself out. And then I did bring up where I was like, when they said they like Inglourious Bastards, I'm like, really?
Yeah.
And they were like, what? Why? And I was like, well, people usually like if I bring up I like Inglourious Bastards, they're like, of course you do.
Yes.
Like,
It's the white man instinct of devil's advocate,
Mhm.
where it's like I just want to be a contrarian. I hear someone say an opinion, I go,
I want to be a contrarian.
well, no,
so
you're
bad.
wrong. And they go, wait, you agree with me? And I go, yes, I do, but not right now.
But then the fact that they also were like, they found it so funny of what was happening to me,
Yes.
where they were like, aw,
Aw. Oh, he's trying to be like God. Oh.
we're gonna bring him into our flock.
Yeah, yeah.
But that was a
A
fun
flock of
hang.
LGBs.
God, I had this happen with a lady the other day. We had sex at night, and
Sick.
then I like fell asleep naked, and then the next morning when the light was showing, I was getting dressed, and I think she clearly witnessed I had a terrible streak mark in my. It was just blasted brown.
Oh my God.
And I
dude,
saw
what?
it. I saw because here's the thing: is I'm used to a bidet, and I still have yet to install my bidet.
Okay.
And I
Yeah,
guess
but you can wipe your ass.
Yeah, I do usually do a good job. But here's the problem: is I've been fucking wiping a crazy amount, and nothing's. And so I've just been kind of immediately showering. I wipe a bunch. I swear I do. But I have big brown.
This is the same energy as you defending Inglourious Bastards at the diner.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. Also, I was nervous today because I was like the same deal where I woke up, had sex twice today.
Sick. Already?
Yeah,
Did I know with who?
yeah, $40.
You're kidding.
That's all it cost me.
I hate this. Don't do this, man. 'Cause
Cash App.
They don't know you like I know you. You're like actually a good guy. Was
It's a
it the
joke,
one?
clearly.
Was it the one that took you to the magic show?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
yes. It's going.
How is that going?
It's going good.
Good. Okay.
Yes, but
Do you not want to talk about it? I'm
but she
sorry.
saw my brown underwear.
Damn. What did she say?
She went. She didn't make a single noise about it.
Okay.
But I don't know if she saw. But the problem is I was like, I didn't. Normally, if I would have seen that, I would have not put that underwear back on.
Yeah.
But I was like, I can't
I can't admit.
I can't I can't go like, I'm gonna not put these underwear on that I just put on and put on a new one.
Also, wait a minute. Streak is in your underwear, correct?
Yes.
For a minute, I thought you meant it was on the bed, and I was like, "That's crazy."
No,
Okay.
no. It wasn't even that bad.
Okay.
Because here's the deal: is I like in my head it was terrible.
Yeah.
And also, it was so disgusting what was going on. Later, afterwards, I pulled them off and they weren't as bad.
It wasn't bad. Yeah.
It was, but I don't know
noticeable.
if you've had this happen.
Yeah. Not around a lady before. This I have not had.
And they were just stark white. Is the other thing.
That also sucks. I wear black underwear.
Yeah, I normally like I got the blue ones on. If you could see for the podcast,
Can't be showing the boys the streaks.
and I just lift it up, and there's just a piece of shit on the underwear. I just stand up, a turd falls out.
Think it's your phone falling out of your pocket. Just
Whoa, wait. What's
all right. But so she doesn't say anything. She doesn't notice.
She doesn't notice, but I was worried about it. But then today,
Mm.
we got coffee, and on the walk to the coffee, she had a big old boogie.
Oh,
And
so now you're kind of even.
And I said, "Hey, you got a boogie?" And she got it. And then later on the walk back, another boogie.
You're also very big. I've noticed on having girls stay over.
I think that's ridiculous to not have them stay over.
I'm never like I always offer, but I. Here's my thing: is I
I'm
always
a love bug.
What's up?
I love like cuddling. And
All right, me too, dude.
I'm gay, bro.
The podcast cuts is just me and you spooning. It's us in one chair spooning.
This is nice.
No, but I feel like I always offer, but I also, you know this, my type is like 28 to 33-year-old women with like corporate jobs. So they're getting up at like 8 in the morning. And I'm always like, you can wake me up. We're not going to like get breakfast and stuff. I'm waking up at like 11. Give me a minute.
Fucking love getting breakfast, bro.
I do too.
Fucking, oh, man. Yeah, I like...
You know what I want to start going to? Unrelated, but I saw it again today, and I have so much FOMO about this because I DM'd them and told them I was going to go. Do you know what Frosty Fridays is?
No.
It's this thing they're doing. It's so cool, dude. It's just an Instagram page, but they're doing it every Friday morning at 7 a.m. A bunch of people jump in the lake together.
I've heard this about Sundays there.
Really?
Yes.
The one Frosty Fridays looks cool. I want to start
Frosty
going.
Fridays?
If you're
Okay.
down to go, I want to start going.
I'll go 7 a.m.
You can bring the girl you were with the night before. We'll all get breakfast together.
Yeah,
after.
whichever one.
No, the one you're with right now.
Yeah, it is a little steady.
Yeah?
Yeah, I
Do you not want to talk about this?
I
We don't
tied
have
off
to.
my other loose ends. You ever do that?
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, dang, now it's whatever.
You seem interested though. You seem happy.
Yes, but it's fearful.
It's a little scary. Yeah, but there's something nice about, not going to use the R word, but a relationship. Like, there's something nice about that. Come on, man. You're a lover boy.
I'm a love bug.
We've talked about this.
I know, but I'm also a unorganized. Like, I hate having to show up on time, be there at the
Yeah,
right
but
time.
I don't know your dynamic, but it seems like she likes you enough to put up with that.
Yeah. So it's going good.
Okay.
I don't know how to talk about it and be to be funny on the pod at the moment.
It doesn't have to be. Me talking about the girl that broke my heart, that that won't respond to my DM, that wasn't funny.
Yeah. I don't know. We made jokes. What happened to the corporate girlie that you thought you were seeing?
Oh, I won't say her name on here. Actually very sweet. We went out a whole bunch of times. Just very different communication styles. And I kind of cut it off because of that.
Okay. Communication styles. Okay.
I'm bad at like
God.
what?
I don't know. The corporate communication styles.
It's not like a fun thing to riff on by any means.
I'm trying to think about stuff about coming.
Well, for real, it's just like I always okay. If you're, this sounds terrible to say, but it's me trying to be self-aware. If you're like a woman that needs like constant reassurance, I'm so not the guy for you.
You're not going to reassure a lady?
Not even. It's not that I won't. It's that I'm very bad at it. I'm never gonna like cheat on you or do anything wrong, but I'm very bad at like I like my space, so I'm very bad at like constantly texting you, keeping you updated with my day, that kind of thing. Like I don't do any of that.
You know, same. I'm good at but I also like when a girl double texts.
Yeah.
I like when the girl's a little needy.
Okay, that's kind of toxic. I love you for admitting that, but it's a little toxic.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here's what I told that the corporate girl that we were just talking about. She got a little upset because she was like, "You don't think you could like work on that?" And I was like, "I get where you're coming from, but I'm saying this from the perspective of like my last relationship, like the girlfriend that I had for like 2 years. It was for the first 6 months of it, I was like, I'm gonna try to be like more present, more communicative, more like a quote better texter."
You know, back in the day, sailors used to send their loved ones letters through a bottle, and you might get it. You
might get it. But then
now you gotta text a bitch.
But then when you see them, I know we're fucking around, but then when you see them, there is more to talk about because you're genuinely excited to see them. That's how I prefer to be in a relationship. So I kind of explained that to her where I was like, my last relationship, I tried that for 6 months, but eventually it wears off and I go back to regular me. And then my girlfriend at the time was very much like, hey, why'd you like change up on me energy-wise? And I had to admit of like, oh no, I was kind of pretending for the first 6 months to be nice to you. And so my point is like, what?
Pretending for 6 months to be nice to you is so crazy.
You don't agree with that? You've never like pretended to be a more active texter or like communicator than you are to keep a woman happy?
Well, I don't know if it's to keep a woman happy. Here's the problem, and the life cycle of it all is that I have more interest at the beginning.
Yeah, for sure. There's like the honeymoon week.
Yeah,
or
you get
two
the honeymoon,
phase.
and that's so you desire to text all the time, and then once it becomes like a relationship, you're like, okay, we can't to stoke the fire. We can't burn all the fuel. You know?
Yeah, we can't like check in with each other every single day.
You start to like schedule things and go on dates, and it's less spur of the moment. But that's like how life goes,
for sure.
And I think back in the day, you used to have to go off to war after that. You know,
yes.
And then you would go off to war for 6 months, and you would rape and pillage for a while, but then you would get back to your lover, and you'd kiss her on the lips and dip her in front of everybody in the streets.
You dip her.
You dip her. Remember when you used to dip a lady?
Dipping a lady, that would be elite. Dipping a lady in Times Square.
Dude,
dipping a lady in front of a fountain.
God, just
what I wouldn't give.
Kissing a lady after you made a Vietnamese kid.
Just to finish this thought, crazy. After you have a bastard son in Vietnam.
After you watched your friend get blown up, and then you raped a lady the next day.
Your friend
then
doesn't have any legs, but you have a son in Vietnam.
Remember back when love mattered?
Yeah.
And now everybody's poly.
This is not making us look like good guys. Okay, here's my point. Because I said this to the corporate girl I was going out with. Of like, I don't want to set like an unrealistic standard for you and be like, oh yeah, I can be a more active communicator. When in reality, I know that's not how I like to live life. Like, the thing that she was like, you're like a bad texter. And I was like, well, I'm a bad texter to you. I think I'm a great texter. I like how I text.
I don't know. Let's review our text. See how many jokes I made and see how little jokes you made.
See how I'm crushing it in the text?
I'm kind of a good texter.
You didn't do a lock screen thing, now did you?
You didn't do one bit.
You didn't do one bit in our text. I was doing hella bits.
You just laugh reacted.
But anyway, that's my... That's why that ended.
All right. Bad communicator.
She's a sweet girl, though. There's nothing against her.
Got to get into writing letters, man.
Well, also, I'm like... I just don't... Like, she said something, not putting her on blast. She was like, well, I'm scared to, like, double text you. And I was like, bro, are we 15 years old? Like, we're grown adults. I don't think we need to be doing, like, the, hey, how was your day, high school bullshit that, like, I'm 25 years old. Like, we could have, like, an adult relationship. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Does that sound crazy?
Yeah, I just had a thought because I don't know, I did a similar thing with the lady that I'm seeing where she keeps asking. She just keeps asking me if I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
But this morning, just a funny thing happened where the cats woke us up.
Cute.
And then
oh, you stayed over there.
Yeah, and I tried to. Ooh. I was going back to sleep, and then she was just like, she shook me. She was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm just like trying to go to sleep." And she's just like, are you okay? I was like, yeah. She's like, you're just not like really talking or anything. I'm like, trying to go back to sleep.
Yeah.
And she's like, Like, are you sure you're okay? I'm like, it's 7 a.m. I went an octave, or like I went a decibel higher. It's 7 a.m.
Well, I also think really quick, I'm gonna touch on the differences between men and women, which for comedians we're breaking true ground here. But I feel like especially women that maybe tend towards the insecure side of things have this misunderstanding where they're like, oh, if a man's being quiet around me, it means he doesn't like me. And I'm like, that's my biggest sign of love, is if I can sit quietly with you and we just watch a show and I don't feel the need to talk, that means I'm like so comfortable around you. That's like a good thing. Mm-hmm. Do you agree?
I do agree. Yeah, I think it's a good thing, but then I think that means the fake persona wore off.
For sure. Of my like extroverted, blah, 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 we're doing bits all the time. And then I'm just like, yo,
it's 7 a.m.
It's 7 a.m. Let me chill.
It just made me laugh really hard.
What?
Because then because then she was like, "Are you mad?" I was like, "No, I'm just trying to go back to sleep."
Trying to go back to bed. Yep. And then she's like, "Well, now I feel like you're mad at me." It's like, "Well, I will be if you keep doing this. If you,
like,
for
it's
sure,
7 a.m.
for sure, if you continue doing this, I will get upset."
It's such a funny
that is such
dichotomy.
like an insecure girl thing of like they'll be like, "Well, I feel like you're gonna get mad at me." I'm like, "Yeah, for sure, if you keep doing it." Like. That was the corporate girl. Sorry to keep referencing her, but there was something so funny where, because she was like a real overthinker, where she'd be like, yeah, you didn't text me all day. And I was like, does he even like me anymore? Like all these thoughts were running through my head. So every time I would see her, she would just kind of like word vomit all of her overthinking from the day at me, which I'm game for. But again, I'm not like the guy for that. I've kind of learned that about myself. And at one point, she was staring at me across her counter and she goes just like, she's like, I'm just like an overthinker. And it's like, I just rather be honest, like, is that going to annoy you? And I was like, yeah. and she got like really offended. She's like, you find me annoying? And I'm like, that's not at all what I said.
Not yet.
I said, yeah, if you're going to be constantly overthinking around me,
almost.
We can work through that, but I am going to find you annoying.
Soon.
Yeah. That behavior will be annoying to me.
Yeah.
And she was like so offended by that. I'm like, yeah, this probably won't work out.
God. It's so nice to get to know a lady, though.
Yeah, it is. That we talked about this before, our lover boy streak of that first 2-week honeymoon period.
Oh.
I live for that.
I live for it. I die for it.
But also, I've seen it work where it's like my ex, it was like we had that 2-week honeymoon period, and then we entered into like a long-term relationship, and we would ebb and flow out of like
same deal.
A week like a week where it's like we don't see each other as much, we text occasionally, but then the anticipation would grow, and then we would randomly enter another like 2-week.
I think
we're going to a pumpkin farm. We're doing everything like
as long as you can have that initial spark with a person. I think you can just you have to be at the point in your life that you can do it, but I think that's the person you can settle down with as long as you get that.
Because you can always find it again.
And then you do the
it gets difficult, but you can always find it.
Then you do the courting process of going, can this person be a good mother?
You think about that?
I always think about that. If I'm gonna,
I do a little, yeah.
Well, I'm like after the honeymoon period wears down, and it's like, well, in my head, that's the only reason.
I think about it more so
date
where I'm
somebody
like,
long term.
Where I'm like, could this person be like a good? Would this person be like a net positive on my life?
Yeah.
Like if I had this person in my life, would they make it easier or more difficult? Like would they make my life more enjoyable or the opposite? Like, because think about it, even with your friendships, every person that's in your life is either a net positive or a net negative. And I feel like sometimes if you're so like love goggled, like that 2-week honeymoon period, you don't realize like, oh, maybe this person would be like a negative. Like that corporate girl, using her one last time for reference. Again, very sweet. And I'm sure she'll be a net positive for somebody's life. But for mine, probably would have been like at least where I'm at now, like right now, would have been like a negative in my day-to-day of like, oh, I'm going to be constantly like worried about taking care of this person, checking in on them, and like making sure they're not overthinking. Like, does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, isn't some dumb bitch always a net negative, bro?
Okay. I've had a girl be a net positive.
Yeah, no, they're always a net positive.
My ex honestly was like a net positive in my life.
My ex was a net positive.
Until the last 6 months.
Until the last 6 months.
Yeah. And then we obviously broke up, but
I I don't like thinking about stuff, actually.
Yeah, are you getting anxiety about this?
I get anxiety because I go like I think about like what is the point of a relationship, and I always go like to intertwine and to grow as a unit,
Yeah.
and then I'm like, well, what if I don't know?
Zach List told me something really funny about. Actually, I probably shouldn't name drop him because it's really personal. But about him and his current lady, because I love her and I love their like. She's one of the only like girlfriends of mine that I actually like being around. Where I'm like, yeah, invite Claire. Like I like having her around. But they've gotten so close, and now like they know each other's families. They're like, Claire, his girlfriend, will like text his parents, and like they talk on like a decent basis. And apparently Zach's parents were asking about it, and they were like, "Do you think you're gonna get married?" And he was like, "No." he goes, maybe. But he goes, we've gotten close enough that it's going to end in one or two ways. We're going to get married, or it's going to be like a catastrophic breakup.
Said that to her parents.
Yeah, he said that to his parents.
His parents.
Okay. Of like, yeah, we're either going to get married, or we're going to break up in a way that I go, Mom, Dad, please never speak to Claire again.
That's how it always.
But it's like that's such a self-aware thing of like, yeah, you get that close with somebody. We're either going to get married or never speak to each other again, and it'll ruin 6 months of my life. But
somehow, I think because my ex and I, we had a catastrophic breakup, but then we had to be roommates, and then we kind of like...
That was... I mean, I don't know how you did that.
We did it. It was her birthday yesterday. Texted her happy birthday. She said thank you with a smiley face.
Okay. I mean, that's crazy for you, but... My ex is pregnant.
Whoa!
This is, yeah.
That's sick.
I actually... My dad asked me about it because he saw it on Facebook. He was like, Liv's pregnant. Does that like bug you? I was like, no. I'm like happy for her. She was like I actually have an amicable relationship with all of my like serious girlfriends ever. Where it's like I don't hate any of them. This one, people text me a lot because it happened so quick. Where it's like her and I were together for 2 years. We broke up, and then within a year of that, she was not even engaged but married to a different guy. Like they had already been married, and now she's pregnant.
I've seen that. That's
it's been like 2 years.
That's a very
good luck, Chuck kind of thing. Like,
is she a suburbs gal?
Yeah,
yeah.
That was a lot of why we broke up. It was like very much like she wanted settle down, house, kids now, and I was like, that's kind of not my timeline.
Yeah, God, wouldn't it be nice if we just went to war and then came back to our kids?
Would be so nice, bro.
I want to go to war and come back to my kid.
I want to stop doing stand-up, go to war.
Go to war.
Which, if you follow the news, might be happening.
Dude, I think that's going to happen. I think we're all going to be like starving in like 6 months because food prices are going to be so high that the only option we have is to enlist in the military as young, healthy men. Because we're going to have to provide for our families.
Yeah, we're going to need rations.
Our fucking cousins are going to need money from us.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to go to war or be sold into sex slavery if you're a twink.
Also, you and I are, well, good luck, but you and I are able-bodied 25-year-old men.
And I got
college dropouts.
I was in the National Guard.
Yeah, we're the first. I mean,
I'm still in the. So I'm in the thing.
Oh, you talked about this last time. Yeah, you'd get called up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we did talk about this last time on the podcast. God, I got to do a clean weekend.
Who is it for?
Mason James.
Oh, he rocks.
Yeah, I feel like he's a nice guy. I just I haven't ran through my set yet, and I think if I leave right now, I'll be getting there at the showtime. So
okay, we should probably.
I think this is about the wrap up of the pod.
But what an ep!
What an ep, guys! I hope you don't want to be a piece of shit. I hope we got to the bottom of it. I hope you're trying to get some pussy out there. I hope you're trying to be a lover boy. I hope you're trying to freaking find what it is to be a man and to find meaning. And maybe
really
it's
quick.
to have a family. Maybe it's to I don't know.
I just love that this podcast. I keep forgetting the name is I don't want to be a piece of shit, and then it's just you and I being like. Yeah, so I was hooking up with this girl last night. Like, it's literally just us talking about women.
Yeah, that's all it is. I smoked a whole blunt by myself throughout the pod.
When I do this podcast, we should just title it Carter and AJ Give Love Updates.
Yeah, God. Well, now I can't. Now I'm in...
You're like, babe, something interesting has to happen for the pod. Come on. Babe, break my heart. We need a new
I'm going to
episode.
shit my pants. It's for the pod.
It's for the pod.
You're going to see shit in my underwear, but it's for the podcast.
I need to call back to last week's episode.
You don't understand. It's not incontinence.
No. Brother, thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here, guys. I love you.
Like, subscribe, all that.
Peace.